We are pleased now to be joined by one of the leaders of that Iowa team, the Big Ten's top tackler, linebacker Josey Jewell, who is in our studio in Iowa City. Josey, big opportunity this week. You guys beat Michigan last year at Kinnick. You came down to the final play against Penn State, so you've come up big in big games against marquee opponents. What's it like to have another opportunity, particularly after the way that Penn State game ended?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, you know, a game like that. You know, we were playing pretty well throughout it, and then, you know, for it to come out like that, you know, it sucked. But, you know, in the big games, we just got to, you know, stay focused throughout the whole game against really good opponents, you know, like Penn State and Ohio State. So, I mean, we're going to need a full 60 of, you know, intensity and focus for this one.
Josey, update us on your shoulder injury. It looked to me like it might have been bothering you a little bit in the game last week.
It wasn't terrible. Towards the end of the game, it got a little bit, you know, a little bit aggravated. But, you know, it's gotten a lot better from the past couple of weeks. You know, it's taken leaps. So it's gotten a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And I'm sure it'll be close to 100% here, you know, come game time this week.
I know how important it is for you to be on the field. You're with guys you've been playing with for years, and Bo Bauer and Ben Neiman, so much time playing alongside one another. I don't want to take you through this last month too far, because I know you still have a lot of football you're looking forward to playing, but what do you think it'll be like to suit up with those guys for the final time?
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. We've suited up alongside each other for a while now, and it's been, you know, an honor for me and for all of us to be able to play together, and especially, you know, for all of us being the same grade and all of us, you know, being seniors. And be able to play, you know, at most of our highest levels being seniors, you know, and be able to have that experience we have. So, I mean, it's crazy. It's coming to an end soon.
Josey, I want to ask you a little bit about your background. We've talked about this before, but you grew up on a turkey farm in northern Iowa. What is the worst farm chore that you had to do?
Oh, crap. I mean, so we did cattle, too. And it could go anywhere from scrubbing waters for the turkeys. When I was really young, that's what we used to do. But then when it got later on, it probably came to, you know, cleaning out the turkey shed when the turkeys left. Sometimes we'd have up to 16,000 turkeys. And then once they left, we'd have to clean out the whole barn by hand and shovel. And then also we had a skid loader in there, but the skid loader couldn't get all to the corners of the barn. So that was always an interesting and long job.
Give me a sense of the mess that 16,000 turkeys leave behind. What does that look like?
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, it's a couple inches, maybe a foot sometimes, with all of, you know, the shavings we use and all the stuff that they lay down. So it's a lot of stuff, and it's very smelly.
You had a great prep career in Decorah, Iowa, not just as a football player, but as a baseball player. And yet, and no one around you could really figure out why, it took a long time for you to get scholarship offers. I know even Northern Iowa was hesitating for a while. Iowa did not offer you until the very end. Have you thought at all of what it might have been like had you not gotten that Iowa offer?
Yeah, I mean, I think my life would have changed, you know, pretty big time. I think I probably would have gone to Luther if I didn't get the scholarship here, so I'd have been playing D3 football, and, you know, I would have been living in Decorah, so it would have been a little different than living in Iowa City and, you know, not helping out in the farm a lot, to maybe helping out in the farm more and, you know, being involved in some different stuff.
I shudder to think of what you would have been like as a Division III player. I mean, given that you're the best linebacker in the Big Ten, arguably, right now. Let's talk a little bit about the Buckeyes. They were great offensively last week. I know you've watched a ton of film on them. What's the challenge as you go head-to-head with them?
I mean, it's the whole team. They got a bunch of guys that can play. I mean, up front, they're big, they're quick, they can chip people, and then they can move to the second level. And then it comes back to, you know, the quarterback and the running back. They're both really good, and they got a dual-threat quarterback. So, you know, he can do what he wants. You know, when people give him room, when they give him space. If the pass isn't open, you know, he might search for the run. And then the wide receivers, they can catch some good balls, and they can move around in coverage, whether it's man or zone. So they got an overall good team, a great team.
Iowa linebacker Josey Jewell. Josey, thanks a lot for your time. Congratulations. Had a great season to this point, and best of luck on Saturday. Look forward to seeing you guys play in Iowa City.
Awesome. Thank you.